What's going on, Pisces? How are you doing today? Welcome to my channel, Divine Nudges. We're going to do a quick energy check-in and we're going to look at what is blocking you right now. What is blocking Pisces in the present moment? Now, Pisces, please remember this is a collective Pisces reading, not an individual reading. So these messages may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. That being said, I think it's very important to do a spiritual hygiene check-in and see what blockages, what spiritual blockages or any other blockages might be getting in your way at the moment, because bringing things into our awareness is, in my opinion, more than half the battle. And we are soldiers on the front line. All right, spirit. Ooh, already, huh? That quick. El Diablo, not El Diablo. Okay. Um, all righty. Are we talking about addictions here? Are we recovering? Is someone recovering from an addiction here? Interesting. Some of you may be feeling trapped. Others of you may be Uh, maybe a little bit in a superficial place right now, focus more on materialism. Some of you are facing fears or extreme regret. Some of you need to accept help because you're trying to take everything on by yourself, and that's making you feel overwhelmed. And the load is weighing you down to the point where you feel trapped. You can't even move. Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, I feel like the devil does not get enough credit for just being a Capricorn. So some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn and maybe recovering from a relationship with a Capricorn. Some of you are feeling extreme regret about something. Okay, so with this devil energy here, I'm actually sensing some sort of antagonism, and it's a mental antagonism. Okay. Something I'm sensing, there's something you can't get over right now, Pisces. Something that you can't get over, you can't let it go. And it's your shadow energy. It's your ego that's not allowing you to release it. And in that way, you're kind of being your own enemy. Queen of Swords. Okay. So this is a good, honest look at a situation. You may be protective. I'm almost sensing that you're being very protective of your pain right now, feeling very entitled to feel it, Pisces, to hold on to it. Okay. And there may be a little bit of sarcasm, a little bit of cynicism, cutting in or seeping in, setting in for you. For others of you, this Queen of Swords, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay, this could be the person who is antagonizing you. This could be the person who is taking up space rent free in your mind. Okay, someone who is very cutting with their words and their energy. Judgment. Yeah. Yeah. With the Queen of Swords and the Judgment card here, this is either someone who has an impeccably discerning eye, or someone who's incredibly judgmental. Okay. But there is a need for you, Pisces, to take a good, honest look at yourself, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Because your attention, the universe is wanting you to wake up about something. It's calling your attention to something. It wants you to see something for what it is, and it requires reflection and self-awareness. Hmm. There definitely is a bit of an imbalance somewhere. Yeah, extremes, self-indulgence. Um, and some of you are just really feeling disappointed, maybe feeling abandoned, maybe feeling like someone who should have had your back didn't have your back, and that could be this Queen of Swords. If it's not a Pisces, if this Queen of Swords isn't a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, it could just be someone who's super duper intelligent. And I'm almost sensing that this person is giving you a lot of wisdom and is really kind of helping you look at something at a level of higher consciousness. Hmm. Some of you feel like someone is getting praised and they shouldn't be. Someone is getting praised and they shouldn't be. And this person could be very self-absorbed. Okay. But there's, and maybe around this person, they make you feel insecure. They make you feel self-doubt. Like, if you're comparing this could be a case of comparing yourself to someone else who seems to have it all together. Hmm. Yeah. There's a bit of self indulgence here. So just be careful for a tendency to drink in excess, drink alcohol in excess, Pisces. Okay. Alcohol is a depressant and it could be clouding your judgment. Okay. Because I'm seeing that, like, there is something about the way you're not looking at things the right way, or you may be misjudging something because you're coming from a very emotional place, a very woe is me type of place. And this is not to invalidate anything that got you into a place of pain. It's not to invalidate your pain, but you may be giving it more power than you should, because to give your pain power is to take power away from you so that your pain can thrive. Meanwhile, you wither away. There's a big change that some of you want to make, and you're doubting yourself. You're doubting your ability to do it. Okay. There's something really major, something really big. It's like maybe it's a new life, a new career, a new relationship, a new attitude, a new whatever, something very, different that you want to do, but you are doubting yourself. You're filled with insecurity. And so I'm seeing a lack of courage. Okay. You may be way too focused on your weaknesses and not focused enough on your strength. Okay. And this is causing mental discord for you and extreme, I don't want to say mood swings. That is what's coming to mind, but it's just like one day you may feel confident and then the next day you just feel like a loser, or imposter syndrome sticks in. But like extreme thoughts, extreme emotions, huge pendulum swing in your in your thoughts, and perhaps even your emotions. Pisces, I always say, oh, I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to make this quick. For some of you, having no boundaries may be something that is blocking you. Okay, difficult. May be difficult for you to establish healthy respect with others. Okay, and to take care of yourself and make sure that your own needs are met versus always, putting others before you. This is a huge life lesson. This is at a life lesson level. These messages are coming in, right? This isn't like, oh, so and so's getting on my nerves today, or this was a bad week. No, this is life. This is a pattern in your life, Pisces, that needs to be addressed, okay? Because you have a lot of resentment, okay? And so what happens, and I'm sure some of you have heard this, because I've heard this on social media so many times, but it says anger is a punishment you give yourself for someone else's actions. And with this resentment here, right, it festers. And so there's this desire for revenge, right? So then all you're focused on is how you're going to get your lick back, make this person feel the pain that they made you feel. Meanwhile, everything that you could be pouring into yourself, what's up with that? Like, now what? Like, what about you? If you're focusing on this person and making them feel the pain that they made you feel. And even if you don't have the ability or the access to them to do that, it's still just in your mind. It could be like a fantasy. So you need to let go of the past, Pisces. This is going to be a huge sacrifice for you. And it's going to be a death of sorts to the ego, to let go of your pain and your past trauma, to recognize that you think it makes you strong, but it actually makes you weak, right? To hold on to that resentment and to hold on to that anger. You think it's making you strong, but it's doing the exact opposite. It's chipping away at you slowly but surely. All right, Spirit, what do we have? It says here, can't forgive. See, not only can't make it up, right? Can't make this stuff up. It says a heavy burden holds you captive in the past, trapping you in a cycle of resentment. There you have it, my loves. Lack of awareness. You're missing opportunities. You're not seeing potential risks. Look at this. Look at this, babies. You need to wake up. You need to open your eyes. You are blinded by anger, blinded by rage, blinded by resentment. The universe is literally like, here, divine, throw them another eye. Okay? Like, you need to wake up. That's crazy. I need a moment, okay, just to take this in. So it says here, seek facts and stay open-minded. And look at where I placed it, above this Queen of Swords, who's very intelligent, who's very data-driven, who focuses on looks for the facts before making a decision, right? And that could be what you're not doing. Maybe you're not looking deep enough into something before deciding, that it's good, bad, or ugly. Yeah, you're being resistant, holding on to old beliefs and refusing to adapt. Okay, and that's hindering your personal growth. You are really resistant to healing, it seems like right now, Pisces. Okay. You are not benefiting from not healing, and letting go of the pain and letting go of the past doesn't mean it didn't happen. It just means that it does not get to continue to grow and live in your heart, mind, and soul. Like, do you realize that it wins? The pain wins, the trauma wins if you hold on to it. It's like a poison in your bloodstream, okay? Let's see here. Something about a deadline. You have deadlines coming up, and there's some speculation. Do not speculate. You're speculating about something. Okay, some of you may be chasing like short-term pleasures or short-term gains and ignoring long-term stability. Okay, and then you could be overestimating something as well. You're not looking deep enough into something. So before you regret making a decision, my loves, okay? Some of you are kind of being played by perfectionism, like you don't think that there's any room for error, okay? And that every single decision that you make is like, it's a dead line, okay? So you're feeling a lot of pressure and stuck. If stuck, if it's not perfect, okay. And some of you may be feeling like you're stuck in procrastinating, or maybe procrastinating right now. It says here, caught intentions. Okay, so some of you maybe have a wall up where you're, putting up a wall in terms of love and intimacy, and you're kind of feeling, and it could be your pain that could be blocking you and stopping you from getting close to other people. Okay. Yeah, some of you are losing your faith in love, and you believe that there's drama and conflict that's going to come with every person, and everything's going to turn into a struggle, like it's too hard to kind of find common ground with people. It says here, peeping. Some of you may be wearing masks for this reason. You may not be, so if some of you are feeling overwhelmed because of deadlines, you may be acting like you have everything under control. Some of you may be speculating on something, because be careful with cutting corners to meet a deadline too. Do not speculate, okay? It is better to push back the deadline than to try to meet the deadline at all costs and then make a bad decision, okay? Because you speculated instead. That's going to lead to a lot of tensions for you, okay? And it is going to it's going to block your progress. Somebody may be watching you and paying attention to you, and that may be part of the pressure. You may feel like there are a lot of eyes on you right now. Don't embellish the truth, okay, to try to control, what people see, okay? Don't hide your feelings, even from people who are watching, because you'll get a lot more respect for being honest and human than trying to be perfect. Look at this, perfect fit. Perfect fit. Okay, some of you are really trying to find the perfect fit and to prove that you fit in, that you belong somewhere, okay? And the fact of the matter is that's already the case. That's why you're there. That's why you're there. If you didn't belong there, investments. So invest wisely. Don't speculate when it comes to investment. Do your research. Okay. We have success. It did come out in the reverse. Some of you are not on the right track right now. Some of you have to refocus. Okay. And choose the right direction by actively overcoming difficulties, not by sweeping things under the rug and cutting corners, okay? So be very freaking careful, my loves. Don't let the pressure get you to the point where you just start making reckless decisions. Pisces, this is your reading. I hope it has been helpful, okay? Sit with yourself. Take a moment, breathe, pause, and really assess what you have going on around you, okay? Because there's always a point in everything where you still have control of the outcome. And so before you lose control of the outcome by making like rash decisions, pause. What do you have control of? Work on that. What you don't have control of, be honest with yourself about it and try to get help in those areas, okay? Whew, I feel that in my chest. So I really hope that this message reaches whoever needs to hear it. Pisces, be sure to check back in with me next week, okay? Because I'm going to be doing November readings for all of the signs. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.